I love that song. I love that song for what it all is, especially the bullying that I never hit on. The bullies and the bullying and the tough guys. '57. I love that expression, bring it. What do they say? It's a bitch expression. So you get hit like one. Don Miku. Tommy Stiggs. COTRAIN. And the show's open for you if you got time. Just let me know. Oliver Sutton, my main man. What are you guys doing? Damn, COTRAIN. What a day. A lot of 4x4s setting up the crane. Oh, well. You guys don't want to hear about that shit. How about that video of the pick? That pick was awesome. And what about the pull-ups, guys? Not bad for 15 seconds. The COTRAIN, I did it slow for you. I did it slow. I wanted you to catch everything. You know, I wanted everybody to catch everything, just not you, COTRAIN. Make me laugh, guys. Honestly, I couldn't wait to do this live and get with you today. I want to thank all my subscribers and all my loved ones. Dean calls them loved ones. Everybody in this chat, all my subscribers, all the people that watch, follow, support me. I love yous all. You guys make this, my YouTube world, go around. I don't know if I tell yous enough. But like I told TT Rad, when I say I love Vito, we know, Pindu, we know. Then when I say I love TT Red, she goes, I know, Pindu, I know. No. So I want to hear it from you. We know, Pindu, we know. It's all about that four-lettered word, love, with Pindu. Okay? And to tell you guys the truth, it's either love or hate. I don't know if there's any middle anymore, but I think this is my middle, my social club, and my loved ones here. So, who else is jumping in here? Todd Father, what's going down, kiddo? Joe Delamura. Joe Delamura is more like my brother, like the instigator, but your loved one. Instigator. Where is he? I'm going to poke your belly. Get over here. I had to tell you something else, Joe Della, but I forgot. The last show was great, and I forgot. I watched my last live a little bit with Andrea. How could you not love this show? I know. Hang on. No. Stiggs, I hope everybody's well, too. Yankees for life. popping in. What's going down, brother? And another one I wanted to hit on. My video. Oh boy, forming footings and trying rebar. Oh, COTRAIN. That's road work. We consider it road work. Anything with rebar and concrete should get the highest level of pay. I'm telling you. You could come down here now. All your favorite people are here. He's been dying for his treats. I just got out of the shower. I walked in the door, took him out, jumped in the shower, and we're like two maniacs here. Tell him. What the hell was that? Oh boy. No. Okay, will you give me a second? Oh, everybody said, where's that fat ass? I said he's right here talking to everybody. Okay, you're gonna choke. Okay. Oh. Oh, what am I just? I love you. I love you. We know. Okay. Oliver said no. Okay. Joe Dollar said don't barrel. We do Papa's kisses. We put everybody on a timeout for the Vito show. I'm going to Dickies to tell him, Papa, I want my treats. What the hell's going on here today? I talked, I barked, I'm sniffing for my treat. Oh. Oliver said, give him that darn treat, Papa. Okay, calm down. Pa, we'll do a couple tricks for everybody. We'll do Papa's kiss again. Okay. I'll tell you. Okay, let's relax a second and then we'll get some more in a little while. Okay, let's chill a second. Oh, drool rag is needed. Timeout blue. Oh. Woo. Look at this, everything's going crazy. Timeout, Findo. Okay, I don't even know where I was. Okay. I know where I was. And my last video? Well, not my last video. I got a couple different devices. You know what? Who needs these stupid devices? Let's talk a little bit about a man's man, a real man, Angelo Lutz. I seen that about a while ago. Okay. I wasn't doing YouTube yet. None of that. That story devoured Findo. Okay. Because I know Angelo Lutz. And Angelo's a great cook. He's got his restaurant. I don't know what's been going on lately, but the guy's a great guy. And back in the days, he got caught up. And you know what? You search. You got his name. You got a little bit of the story Findo loves. Okay. Talk about stand up. Okay. Let's just get to the point. 6 years in of a 9.5-year bid. Everything's okay. Okay. You can come back down here if you want. Kiss me. Oh, is something going on? Or is there a dog on the TV? 9.5-year bid. His mother dies after 6 years. And okay. Could I go see my mother? Absolutely not. I can't go see my mother. You could go see your mother. The horns. Yeah, you could go see your mother. Give up your best friend. I gotta stop because my heart, it shreds. Take a picture of my mother in the casket for me. Just send it back and go fuck yourselves. Okay. That's for Angelo. That's for my RIP. I don't know what I would have done. You just know me. I think about that. Not to go see your mother. Woo! I think I would have gave up the whole brigada. I could see. Think about it. Seriously, sit down tonight and think about what I just told you. I want you to all think about that story. Yeah, I know. I know. And just like the title says, tough guys. Yeah, I know. I know. But then again, I gotta watch. I gotta watch because a lot of people don't like their mothers. I know. I know. I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I gotta watch it already. Go croak. But take a picture of my mother in the casket, send it back to me. I'll be all right. Any one of his friends or any one of them guys had a problem with him? All right, I'm gonna stop there because you all know what I'm talking about. And whoever don't, watch the video. I don't have time. I got too many things. I got to make this a short show. I'm lying again. And everybody's coming in. Let me say hello to my Goompas and my Goomadres here. Carol Mahal. Beautiful. How are you? Thank you for coming in. I love Carol. Was that Skipper right? The Skipper? It is driving New York with Skip. What are you doing, Skipper? I hope you're feeling good today. Feeling better. Arm distance, I think I said hello, babe. Andre Fratali. There's Mickey. Yo, Mick. I did my pull-ups today. Andrea, what are you creating over here? Joe Bella's right. What are you creating over here? When they get home, I'm going to get yelled at today. If you hurt yourself, that's all I hear out of her mouth. If you hurt yourself, I'm done. That's what you hear when you're an old man. It's not, be careful. If you hurt yourself, woo! Sons of Italy. Kefa, how are you? Talk about a hard-working man. There's a ranch hand right there. Got to be kidding me. I don't even want to compare myself to that. Okay. Gianni, Gigi Catalano. Fratello, how are you? I hope you're doing good. My main man. You know what? Well, sis, you're in here too. I'm done. Let me look. What's going on? Good show the other night. Great show. Good birthday party. The whole 10. The whole 10. It was wonderful. And you know what? NB, let me just catch up. It's my show. Take your time. You guys excite me. I get going. I don't even know. I can't comprehend the chat right now. I see everyone's happy saying hello. That's all that counts. Teresa Murphy. Dolly, how are you? How funny was it when Chuck was in the show and everybody thought it was you the other night? I didn't even know it was him. At first, I thought you were talking about he had your avatar. Don't confuse Fiend any more than what I am. That was a good avatar, Chuckles, though. I like that avatar. Who else had a couple people I wanted to really get into here. Good things. Good things, I'm saying. Of course. You guys say, that's what it is. I do it every other day. So if I hear something 2 days ago, I'm done. If I don't write it down, I'm done. If I hear something yesterday, I have all my thoughts. I have everything ready until the show. Okay. At work today, I'm like about, what was it, 1? Cleaning up the area. I'm going to have a good show. I got some good things to talk about. Just break in. I'm tired. And then I'm like, I'm good. I get to take my shower. I get home, take care of him. Then you forget everything. Done. I'm done. And then I'm like, I'll catch it in the chat. Someone will say something. Or someone will be coming in, or somebody will, but it never happens that way. Oh, absolutely, Todd Father. All that counts. Be safe, Dad. Dad, this. Dad, I love you. Dad, this. Can't say I love. That's all we say around here. Like I said, Sicilians are that way. A lot of hugs and kisses. I don't know. I don't know what to tell everybody else. As you can see with Dingo, you get what you got. Everybody gets hearts and kisses. Everybody. Well, not everybody. You know what I mean, yeah. And this has got to stop. I got to get set up right. Me looking into this, I watched myself on the live. I said, if any normal person watches my show, they probably tune right out. They don't know me. Look at this guy. What's he doing? Until I get the right reading glasses. Maybe that'll help open up the screen, pay attention to what I'm doing on the computer a little more. Indian summer ain't the word. The coats, the hoodies came off today. People are in t-shirts. They're sweating, and I'm like, oh my God, you're all going to get sick. Tomorrow it's going to, I don't know what to tell people anymore. Me, Gatindo keeps his hoodie on. I keep my, you see me. I keep my sweatshirt on, my hat. You know, let the sweat stay underneath the clothes. You know, I know it's hot. You know what? That's hard to preach. When you work construction, I seen guys start sweating in 5 minutes. I mean, drenched. So, I mean, it's crazy. The kitchen consigliere. God damn time you say something and help me out. Oh my God. Right. The kitchen consigliere. And it's in Jersey. And I'll be going there soon. We're all going to be going there to meet. I can't wait to get laid off, you know, get some bomb. Let me make some more money first. The root to all evil. We're all going to meet up at Angelo's one day. Yes, and the food is delicious. The food is delicious. Mo Bugs. Oh, oh, I needed that today. I got to find that one. Mo Bugs, you are inducted into this. Where is it? Oh, Mo, I know, Mo. I know. I'm half put back together, baby. I know. Oh, where is that comment? Papa, you want another treat? Get your ass down here. I can't even find Mo's comment here right now. Hang on. Oh, don't start when I can't find something. I think somebody's getting hidden or something. Please don't get me nuts. Mo, where'd you go? How come I can't find Mo on the computer? Yeah, okay, you're here. Hang on. You know, there it is. Oh my neck. I got this is so bad for the back and neck the way I'm sitting. I I got to get with the program. Really do. Okay, it's in Jersey and Collinswood. Food is incredible. Right? No liquor license. Who cares? But Ange gives you some. You cook for some friend. Okay, you cooked for the old man. That's right. Sticks. That's why. Okay. That's why I love when people answer my chat. Sticks. He cooked for the old man. You know how impressive that is. I'll get into that in 1 second. But first, coffee. Ah, the construction workers blend. Tim Hortons. It was cornier than the other ones, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm good. No wonder why they don't want me as a prop. They should know how much money I spend there. And got, please. Yeah, shut up, Dean. That's what it is. Todd Father. There. Todd Father hit the nail on the head. Exactly. No. Oh yeah, to read these comments. Oh, Gianni, you can make it in a half hour. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Mick, I'll call you right from there, and you come right in. Oh no, Joe Della, you got to get a flight in. Oh boy, Joe, we don't have our personal jets yet, so BK Skip's got to get the Mercedes first. Skipper's got to get the Mercedes first, and then we'll work on a helicopter maybe. Oh, that's it. We're gonna have 5,000 people, and this guy's getting a helicopter. That's it. What's he doing over there? Oh, a Mercedes? Who's Skipper? It's my driver. Sicily is the most beautiful country in the world. Yes, it is. Joe Delamora, me too. Maybe we'll meet in Sicily too, Joe. Huh? How much fun would that be? Two blokes like us in Sicily. You'll have to lead me around everywhere. How much? And Gianni, you'd have to get a plane. Stiggs. Imagine us. Could you imagine that crew up there? Oh, it's 80. Yankees said. You know what, Yankees? That's perfect for Dindo. Oh, there I go with that deep breath again. Don't forget the vapor rub. The vapor rub story. When Joe Della told me to put vapor rub on my feet, my legs, this and that, I put it all over myself. You had to see that morning when I started sweating. I had it below the belt a little bit. I ran right to the portal, John. Little there's no water in there, so it didn't do nothing for me. Ay, ay, ay. It felt so good to put that on. I felt so warm that morning. The guys at work were like, "Holy fuck, who's got the Vicks on?" I was like, "Is it that bad?" Yo, Dean, dude, it's coming right through your clothes. How much did you put on? I said, "This guy from across the pond told me to put it all over." What? I'll end the story there. But it's the best advice you gave me. I do it every below zero day. Yes, I love it on the feet. My feet, they were on fire that day in my Irish setters. And there you go. Red Wing boots, Irish setters, the best boot for construction. The man's man. Again, the construction worker's boot. Oh, where have you been? What? Assassino di Ready Verbalomante. My fratello. I hope you're doing fine. I hope everything's good. I haven't seen you around. I said, he's probably busy. I hope everything is good. Thank you for coming in today. I appreciate it. See, I like when I get a little calm. See how you just soothe the beast? That's what I like. And I had something to tell you too. I said, so you know, it'll come to me. I hope you're still hanging when it comes to me. I know I told you great videos the last time, this and that and this. It'll come to me. I'll tell you. I see Andre Fatali. Please don't. What did I say, Andrea? I don't even remember. I can't even keep up. You're a keen fan. Oh boy. Oh, Joe Della, listen, just trying counts now. Joe, if everybody in this world would try, it would be great. I say that at work all the time. Hey guys, just try. Try. Maybe it'll work. Crazy. Crazy. There he is out of nowhere. I was looking at the bottom line and bam. Rat Trap City. Familia, baby. We roll till the wheels go flying. I don't know if you guys know it, but you guys are like indebted to me. I'm indebted to you. We're indebted to each other here. Okay. Just so you guys know. I mean, you got to really derail. Really derail to like be out of the reality YouTube world. So, oh yeah. Whatever you need, whatever you need, we're here. We're here doing our thing. I love to show my support. That's what friends are for. Oh, you know what? Assassino, you know what? You wouldn't be a real man or human, bro, like they do. Okay? We wear them on our sleeves. And like somebody said, wow, is Dindu passionate for his friends? Absolutely. All the way. Like I just said, you really got to derail something this good, friends like this. I mean, you know what waters to tread in, know what playgrounds to play in, know what parks to skate at, know what neighborhood to walk through. It's the same thing on YouTube. So, but I got you. NB saved me yesterday. I was about to do a show, and I was like, I thought about it for a little bit. I went and got my coffee. I came back, Assassino, and it was like I was just getting ready to set up. I checked the phone, and I seen her going live at 3. I was like, the kid saved my life for a second. I'm like, you know what? I didn't want to do that show. So I really thought about that this morning, sitting to wait to, sitting waiting to go to work, drinking my coffee. I'm like, hey man, was that emotions driving me there? And yeah, just like you said, maybe I'm not, uh, you think it's right. You think you want to know, you think you want to like know and say what you're going to do for a show that's not scheduled. And I was like, you know what? No. And my emotions were just driving it out. And I was like, no. She came on and bam, I clicked off and I got in that chat and enjoyed myself. And it was the kid's birthday. Uh, all a good time. It picked up my whole day. So, what are you going to do? Like I just said, that's what everybody means to me. I mean, and people are like, yeah, damn. Yeah, well, damn, you don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what I got. I'm involved. You know, like I told everybody, if I told everybody what I'm doing here around me, they think I'm Kaza Debatsu. Not that they don't think now, but they really think I was shot. So that's why things don't tell people. But the internet. And you know what? Hang on. Stop calling me. Okay, that is you. It's about damn time you came into my chat. Del Strain. I just checked if that's the real you. I think it is. I just took care of you too. So say something to Dean Del Strain. Say something. You are invited here anytime you want, Del Strain. I watched that interview on my Portello show. You had me at the end of the couch here. No wonder I was doing pull-ups today. Okay. And I've been following. Like I said, I've been following. Dean doing Vito the Pitbulls, you're invited anytime. You're my kind of guy. Very impressive interview, is what I'm saying and what I want to end it on. But thank you for coming in today. You drop your link. You could help us out here. And I gave you a tool. So, and I know it's you. I thought you did. But I know that's you. I know that's you. And that avatar. Boom, boom. If I didn't watch that show, I wouldn't have known that was you. I would have said, "Who's that now?" So, well, good. At least we're on that good road, that good page. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Gianni. I'm glad everybody's happy. Thank you. That's what I want to hear. That feedback. Thank you. Will you get down here? Look what I got. Come on, everybody wants to see you. They don't want to see me all day talking. There he comes. There comes face fast out fat ass. Oh boy, Nelly. Oh Nelly. Okay. Everybody's in the room. Don't bark, you gotta talk. Okay, don't choke. I don't want you choking. Okay, calm down. Yay! Okay, you get the drool rag. Okay, can I have a paw? Thank you. Thank you. Can we lay down? And can we just get back up a second? Sit. My boy. Who's Papa Love? So it's okay. Nobody's there. Say everybody say, we know, Papa. Papa, we know. You love Dito. Okay. There we go. Keeping it real. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes you do got to take a time out away from this and absorb the reality of everything. You do. I mean, me as a content creator, I'm trying to ignore everything. I try to run it straight, my way or the highway. So, and a lot of you guys got the perfect mentality. I mean, a lot of, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen do. So, as you come in, great for learning a few words. Yeah, you can learn a lot of words. That's okay. Yeah, it's just, take your time, do what you got to do. And I'm glad you said something because Dindu's got a couple problems I can't wait to tell everybody and talk to everybody about. And that's where I was going with that show yesterday. So we're all I'll tell you what, we'll all talk. One, I want to do a show and invite everybody in that, and talk about everything that everybody's going through outside this bullshit here. Yeah, I care about everybody's personal and family life. I hope I bless that for everybody. And exactly, I mean, this is YouTube. We're surrounded by a circus here. I mean, it's everywhere. Every community has it. You got to make it what we want to make it. It's tough. It is. There he is. You know what? Let's get a little old school here. You know what I think I need from you, Mr. Perry? Along the dude. Just saying. Just saying. You haven't said just saying in so long. That was one of my man Claudio's traits in the beginning. I used to love that. When you said that, it was like, this guy's serious. I used to say, this guy's a serious guy because you know what? He speaks what he means, and he's telling you, I'm just telling you that. It was like another form of, I'm just telling you that. I'm telling you that because I'm right. Oh, like being do. Just saying, but you're fucking wrong. That's where my politics goes out the window, Claudio. Oh yeah, baby. It was like at work today. I went in to strip a couple of door frames, and the kid comes up. He goes, "I don't think you were supposed to do all that." Did he just say you don't think I was supposed to do all that after he just told me to strip the door frames? Well, I think you should have left the widow. You better get your orders right and make sure you know what you're doing. Calls the superintendent, comes back over with the phone. Yeah, boss. Just keep doing what you're doing up there. That's why I wanted you up there. I love you too. No, I love you, Dingo. Yeah. I rode a horse. It ain't my first rodeo. I wish they would just pay attention and learn. That's all I could say. You know what? That's worth putting up. Where is he? Oh, that's worth putting up today. I'm not even going to argue with that today. No, yes, Don Miko, they're in the house. Look at this. What another great chat. Great people. You got to be kidding me. You go into a lot of chat, you don't even know half the people anymore. Are you kidding me? I know. Well, I don't even go into any anymore. I don't. 4:42. How long have it been up here already? 41 minutes. Okay. Okay. You know what? While you guys are going, I'm going to warm this up for 1 second. It's been the story of Dindu's day. Give me 15 seconds, please. And don't go nowhere because the best story's coming up. There he is. Put your fat ass down there with me. Oh, what? Oh, my Lord, stop belly aching at me. What do you want now? You want Huggy Wuggy? Oh, what do you want? What do you want? Huggy Wuggy, Pluto, Nelly? What do you want up there? Are you going to say hello to say hello to Oliver? Who else is here? Yeah, no, Bella. Say hi, Bella. Bella just walked in. She loves Vito. Hi, Bella. Okay, one other treat. Bella said, give Papa. We don't know how many treats we give our doggies. I said, Bella, we cheat. No, no. That was a good one. I said, Bella, we cheat over here. This is already, we're not counting the treats, Bella. No, Bella, we're not. Okay, show Bella this. Okay, let's show discipline. Stay. Wait. He waits. Okay. That's my boy. I love you. We know, Findo. We know. Okay. Okay. That's it for now. That is it. Oh. Okay. Let me just clean up the couch a little. Okay, you go relax. You know what? That's why I love pit bulls, bulldogs, Rottweilers, and boxers. Because it's nothing but drool heaven. How about Saint Bernards? That might be one of my next ones when I'm in the mountains. The Saint Bernard. Woo. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Not too many people left. You know what, Coltrane? Just say drop link. I could, yeah, 5-10 minutes. Come on, we could talk about that a little bit. That'd be fine. Absolutely. Because it's only like 4:45 now. That'll be all right. So just say drop link, Dindu. Absolutely. Yeah, well, everybody, you know what? Everybody has the right to go wherever they want. I mean, listen, if somebody, okay, I almost fucked everything up there. Where am I? Okay. You know what? If somebody wants to go in like another chat room, okay. I guess where I'm going with this, the people you're close with and you hang out with on YouTube, I mean, you're gonna get the people that don't agree with you guys. Okay. Maybe not for what you stand for, maybe not for what you do, or maybe, and we know a lot of other reasons. Okay. Going in other chat rooms, just make sure they're in, like I said, they're the playground you want to go in, they're the street you want to walk up, they're the the neighborhood you want to play in, folks. That's the best advice I could give you is all there. I mean, there's what? I support half a dozen people. They have content, like I thought. Everybody knows where I go. So, I mean, it is what it is. Just be you. You know, the number one thing is don't talk about people. I mean, that's the hardest thing. I mean, let alone people. Don't talk about people that you associate with and chat with. I mean, if you talk about content creators, that's fine. You have a right to talk about content creators. I mean, you might not like their show, or disagree with their show, all that. My main thing is I disagree with a lot of shows, so I don't watch them. You won't see Dean do anywhere. I can't. I just can't. A lot of those shows, guys. Like I tell a lot of you guys, my people don't understand a lot of the things we talk about in here because Dean Du's got a crowd that, I'm on my own here. So a lot of people don't know what we're talking about in our little community to the side off here. And I know it gets confusing. Some people, hey, Dean, what are you talking about? I know it's tough. It's tough. And you don't really want to contaminate yourself with, you know, that stuff. Even though you're like a part of it, is what I want to say. A part of it, well, engaging and being in there, you're part of it. So, I mean, you're in there, you're part of the content creator's topic. That's why you're in the show. And Dean's always said that from day one. I go in for the topics and for the content creator. So if I don't like it, right out, just, watch the show. Don't say nothing. So how many of us will sit at the end of the couch in chairs ready to don't do it. Don't do it. Speaking of that, Zip, I'm telling you on the life. Just easy. Easy. Right, Stiggs. We're all grown people here. People can go wherever they want. That's what I'm saying. But just be easy what you say, and. See, a lot of people forget what they do in chats. Dingus noticed that. They say certain things. I see. Not my business. I don't care. But I see. Do you know how many people just watch? We call them lurkers, hitmen. And they watch. They watch everything. They don't want to comment. They don't want to be in a chat room. There's a ton of people watching. And I've seen my numbers on these lives. Wow. I really wish I had my shit together. I mean, I don't know. I think to myself, am I doing what, do I want more people? Do I want to? I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm pretty good where I'm at right now, where I want to be. So, and we are strong with subscribers. That thing only reads what? 101. I guess every one is for 10 or 20. I can't figure it out yet, folks. But we got some subscribers. We're okay. We're at what? 1,030 subscribers right now. So thank you. Thank you. And it's just going up every day. Who came in? Lemon. I see Lemon 714. I hope 714 comes in tonight. Lemon, come on. Don't be a lemon on that 714. Come on, get it in there for us. Just once on the 3. Look, I'm picking on Lemon 714 because I want the 714 is one of my numbers. I think I've told you that already. So you understand, Lemon, us wackos. If you got a 3 number near your name, that's it. Dean will bet it. It only costs 50 cents. That's the kind of nut I am. If I see it, because I'll get into that in another show. Skipper must be on the ground. There he goes with the numbers. Oh, my Lord. Skipper, don't even start spitting out 3 numbers on here. I'll close the whole show down. Okay? And Cecino's laughing. I'll tell you right now, D-Ratty, I'll close the whole show down and get the charge card out. Go right to the store. Here, bet these numbers. Right now, Dean Duke can't hit. And pay attention, wrap your head around this. Dean Duke can't win a horse race. You know why? You know why? The horse will break its leg before the finish line. How's that one? You know what that means, right? If a horse don't finish a race, it's disqualified. My father always told me that. He used to look at me and go, you can't even hit a 1-horse race. Why, Dad? I'll never forget saying for the first time. He goes, you know why, Dean Duke? Because your horse will break its leg at the finish line. What's that mean? He goes, disqualified. Okay, I get it now. Yeah, 1 horse. He was so harsh. Whew. Joe Delamura, sweet dreams. Love you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Assassino. Thank you. That's what I thrive on. Comments like this. Thank you. And yours is also. So. All right. I'm coming. God damn it. No, boy. Yeah, Skip, I did it. The too many V's. I'll tell you. All right. There we go. That better be the right link. Try it, guys. Mortadella. I love mortadella, you. I wish I had some right now. There were mushes all over the track, Todd. Okay, that's what my father's famous saying to me. He used to the track, I'll tell you. Too fun. Man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So did you get my message or did you get COTRAIN's message?
I think I got both your messages. I seen both your names.
Okay. Yeah. I see. I asked earlier, but I said, well, I'll keep letting you talk. I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, it's okay.
So just to let you know, I went to the doctor today.
Talk to
and
me.
It's not my heart.
Okay.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Got a couple other little issues, but hopefully we can straighten it up with some medication. Okay. I don't want to get into details, but
it's all right.
Thought I seen Todd Father said something. I'm doing okay so far, thank God.
Good.
That's all we can ask for. And I will say this though, now that that's out of the way, I seen where Gerard was grilling some burgers.
Was he? Where's Gerard? Was he in here?
Yeah, that was early in the chat.
And I thought, okay.
I was saying to myself, you know what? Gosh damn it, don't let Todd Father see you. Do not let him see you doing that because you're done, my friend. You're done. You might as well get your coffin ready. Jesus. I said, don't do that, Gerard. Save yourself.
Oh, COTRAIN has entered the building.
COTRAIN, how you doing, sir?
What's going on, buddy? How you feeling today?
Man, I'm doing a lot better. Thank God. I was telling him, dude, it's not my heart, so that's a good thing.
Good.
So I got a couple other issues. Hopefully we can tighten up with some medicine and, so hopefully things will get better.
Definitely take your medicine.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because if you don't, you'll end up in the predicament I ended up in.
Yeah. Yeah, I tend to be hard-headed sometimes, but no, believe me, I'm going to take it. Because I kind of got a scare a while, not that long ago. So, yeah, I got to do it, man.
Yeah, I
That's
remember
all.
I was 35 years old, and my primary doctor put me on uh cholesterol medicine for my cholesterol. And I
Yeah.
mean, I was 35. I mean, I'm still in good shape, but I was in great shape at 35. I was still playing in men's basketball leagues with college players, and I'm
Right,
like,
right.
what do I need that for? You know, I took it for the first probably year or two, and then after that,
Yeah.
I take it here and there, and then I stopped filling it, and then years went by, and then what happened happened.
Yeah. Well, I
You know,
tell you what, he put me on some medication, cholesterol medication, and I've been taking that, right. And actually, my cholesterol's gone down quite a bit, which is good. Um, so yeah, I'm taking that on a regular basis, but and I used to just take it, right, but and I've actually found out you should be taking it. I should be taking it when I go to sleep. That's when it helps you the best.
yeah, yep,
So
yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna.
Most men our age, if you're gonna have a heart attack, it's in the morning.
In the
Yes,
morning?
Yep.
yes,
It's just
Really?
it's a fact. I mean, there's
yeah,
statistics to back it up and everything. Yeah.
I didn't
yeah.
know that. I
Yep.
thought, you know what? I was more with Tommy Stiggs's philosophy of that Sunday. It seems like that Sunday is a widower. You know, what is it? Widow taker? I don't know. Widow maker? Sundays.
That's why I say
Yeah.
if you take the baby aspirin like I take every day, it's better to
Oh,
take it at night.
better
Yeah.
to take it
So
at
I
night.
take the oh you take baby aspirin. I take
Oh, well, I call it baby aspirin. The
the bear
low dose. Yeah, 82 milligram aspirin.
the the bear right aspirin.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I take one every
I
day.
buy the Equate at Walmart. I get
Yeah,
like
Okay.
500 for like $3 or something like that.
yeah, yeah. I take one every day too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I
it's
take
a
one of them. I take a statin for my cholesterol, and then I just take a metoprolol succinate for my blood pressure.
okay.
But when I had the
Okay.
heart attack, I was on blood thinners and all different kinds of blood pressure medicine.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, I dropped 50 pounds, and you know, I got my shit together, and they
Yeah.
knocked me, they bumped me down to low doses. I'm only on
Well, that's good.
two prescriptions.
Good.
But
Good.
so what do you want to
What's
know,
Skip.
up?
Dean? Do
Hang on. What's up, Skipper? What's going
Skip.
on,
How
my
I,
you
boy?
doing,
I'm
buddy?
boy?
I'm doing okay. Just enjoying the conversation that you guys are having here. So I got
Okay.
about a 50-minute ride home. So yeah, I'm sitting back and listening for now.
Well,
Okay,
that's
good.
good.
Everything's
Skip.
okay.
Well,
Skip.
you
Just
know,
letting you know. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Nick. Go
go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead,
No, no,
Yankees.
you go ahead. No, you go.
No, because
You
I
go.
want to get into Co-Train's story then.
No, go ahead. Let's go. I'll go there. I'll go down a different avenue after a while. But go ahead.
Okay. Well, here's what it is. Why Co-Train's here and everything. That's perfect because I wanted to basically question him. That's one of the things. You know, I lost my grandmother. She dropped dead on a Sunday. That's why I said that early. It was 11 o'clock in the morning, and Dad, like Teresa, dropped on me at dinner on the birthday. So, I mean, and that was at who knew what time? Keeps track though. That was at night though. It was dinner time after dinner time. So, because he had to work and he worked 12 hours that day.
How old was he?
He was just going to be 71, Co-Train.
Oof. Oh wow.
Yeah. And that was it that day. A 12-hour day. I thought about everything he could have done. And, and it's like, wow, at the end of the day, before you put your head down, at the end of the day, it happens. But let's get it into you. Well, how old were you when you had your heart attack?
43.
43. Now, leading up to that 43 years, what happened before that heart attack? Did you have symptoms, any pain, anything? You know what I mean?
I mean, years leading up, no. Um,
Okay.
I mean, I was always into sports. I mean, I went to college on a basketball scholarship. So I was always active. I've been doing construction since I was 19. So, I'm active. So it wasn't that I'm, just sitting at a desk and all that. But I did smoke cigarettes for 21 years.
Okay.
I still vape, but I'm not gonna say I was an angel. I mean, I partied, I had my fun, I dabbled here and there in my
Right.
20s, like any 20-year-old, going to the
Right.
clubs and having fun. Nothing that I would say, oh yeah, I had a problem. Never had a issue like that. But I'm sure that all tied into it. But the main thing I think did it was I do a lot of overnight work, supermarket work, Wegmans, Friendly's ice cream restaurants. I mean, I used to
Uh-huh.
go in and work 3 nights there and two days during the day regular work. You can never get into a rhythm, and this went on for years when I was probably in my early 30s. And between that and the way I was eating, I think was just a bad combo. You know what I mean? It was like a perfect
Yeah.
storm.
Right.
And in the years leading up to my heart attack, my daughter started playing softball, and she started getting good. She started playing on travel teams, and I'm involved in I'm the vice president of the league.
Right.
Currently, the vice president of the league she used to play in. She doesn't play in it, and I'm still involved. I coach all her teams she's ever played for. So Skip knows how it goes. You work all day. You don't eat anything at work. You don't drink enough water while you're at work. Um, and then I get out of work and it's boom, go home, pick her up, right to practice. And then you get home, it's 9:30 at night. You're not gonna cook. You just worked all day. So you stop and you pick something up quick.
Right.
Not only you eating an unhealthy meal, picking up something quick, you're eating it so late at night. It's not. People don't realize how bad it is to eat 2 or 3 hours before you go to bed. You should eat like 4 or 5 hours before you go to bed. It's
Coltrane, can
so
I stop you just for a minute? I didn't
yeah,
mean to
yeah.
interrupt, but I want to ask you
Oh, sure.
real quick. So I want to go back to the night thing that you said, because I work nights. I work a shift work, days and nights. So I
Hmm.
can never get a routine. So is that
Yeah,
what you were doing as well? Working some
yeah,
days and nights, or
yeah. And
and
you're not eating at a
yes,
at a
yes,
regular time every day. And like what I would do is I'd get home and I'd be starving because
yeah,
I've been up all night. Who the hell eats while you're sleeping? Nobody. I'm used to sleeping
yeah,
at night, but now I'm
yeah,
awake, so my body's not hungry. Even if I haven't eaten, I'm not hungry. So when I get
exactly.
home, I smash this huge meal, and then I'd fall asleep. That's like
Which
the
is
worst
not good
thing.
for you.
That's
Yeah,
the worst thing you could do is eat in bed.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
yeah.
So, I mean, it was just a combination of those things. You know what I mean? I mean, even in the hospital, I'm in the critical care unit at 43 years old, and the nurses are coming in like, oh my God, looking at my child, like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, like, what happened? I'm like, I don't know.
Well,
If I knew, I
well,
wouldn't be here.
yeah. But let me ask you. I mean, but that's what you had to do because that was your job, correct? I mean, what do you do?
Yes, that I work construction.
Okay,
So,
so now, yeah, and then when you said you smoke, I'm just curious if you don't mind asking, how much did you smoke a day?
it would depend on if I was working on a job site, I could smoke. I'd
Yeah.
smoke up
Yeah.
to a pack and a half to 2 packs a day. But if I was working
Yeah.
in an office building or in a medical building or somewhere, a supermarket, then I would just probably smoke about a pack a day.
Okay.
So you know what I mean? It would depend on where I was working.
Yeah. But I
Phoenix
think,
knows what I'm talking about.
yeah, I think,
Oh, you could smoke 2 packs on a good construction site.
Yeah, I mean, you always
yeah.
got a cigarette hanging out of your mouth. You know what I
Out of
mean?
your mouth,
But
Coltrane. Yeah.
Whether it's lit or not, it's in your mouth. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Amen. Amen to that. Yeah.
So I don't think. I mean, it could have been the smoking, obviously, but I think your eating habits because of your the working and
Oh,
eating
absolutely.
not healthy that probably punished you more than anything. I would think.
And when I say not healthy, I mean I was the guy that would smoke a joint and then smash a whole fucking box of fruity pebbles. Like it was my
Oh,
job at
Oh,
fucking 10 o'clock at night. When I was
oh
younger,
yeah,
I haven't done that in probably fucking 20 years. But when I was
yeah,
younger, I'd do that like it was my job. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah. Well, I tell
just
you what I
bad
do.
habits. You know what I mean? And I'm a big sweets guy. I love eating sweets, candy. I did. I don't anymore, but I
You
did.
know,
And
it's funny because
it all adds up.
yeah, I'm a big sweet eater too, and I have to cut off all that.
Oliver, go ahead. Did he shut off?
I think we lost them.
We lost him, I think, too. Oliver, are you kidding me, Oliver? This chat, I want to just say a couple things. Teresa Murphy said, my grandmother was 58, and
Wow.
my dad's
Sorry.
first heart attack was 49, Co-Train.
How
So
old? 49?
49, my dad's first one. Like you,
How
he
many?
was
How
40.
many did he have?
He had, at 49, he had his heart attack. And then in 2005, 6, he had the open heart. Then he had another heart
Wow.
attack. And then they noticed they had to give him open heart. I don't know, he was clogged. His one important vein was clogged. So he had his open heart. And, we thought everything would be good with that and everything, but
Thank God that the technology has changed because,
yes. Like
I
Teresa
mean,
Murphy said it too. It runs in the blood. I mean,
yeah.
I'm 57. Just like Lemon 714 said, oh my God, am I getting ready for one? That's always a thought in my head. Like any day it could happen.
Don't
And
worry,
just like you,
I'm gonna get to the symptoms, and
go ahead.
you're gonna
Go
be
ahead.
Go.
shocked when I get to the symptoms.
Get to
Go
the
ahead.
symptoms.
So, but first, before I do that, let me lead up to it. So, I had the heart attack on July 10th, 2019, around 6:30 in the morning. That day, I'll remember that. I'll forget my birthday before I forget that part.
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
July 10th, 2019,
Okay.
6:30 a.m. That's when I had the heart attack. That's when 911 was called and all that. Leading up to that, as early as July 4th, I took my daughter to the fireworks and I was feeling, the feeling. Obviously, everybody's had KFC. Well, not everybody, but we have people from
No.
all over the world. But a lot of people have had KFC potatoes and the biscuit, right? When you eat the biscuit and the potato and you don't have a drink, that feeling in the middle of your chest when it gets stuck
Oh,
there,
yes.
it's like just like a funny discomfort kind of feeling. It's that's the symptom I had with a little tiny burning sensation right in the dead center of my chest. And I was getting that for at least a week before I had the heart attack. And I just ignored it. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I just brushed it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm the type of guy that I'm not going to the doctor unless like I'm having a
Right.
heart attack. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I ended up just brushing it off. And then the day before the heart attack, I had softball practice. I was getting it. I thought it was like heartburn, and that's what I was brushing it off as just having heartburn. And then I'm working at the hospital that I ended up in. I'm doing a job there for work. So I'm working there and I'm getting the symptoms while I'm working there. Mind blowing, right?
Oh my God.
So I'm walking through. I'm sure you've worked in a hospital setting before. You
All the
have to
time.
walk. You park. Of course, you got to park on the opposite end of the goddamn thing because the loading dock's
Mhm.
always on the opposite end of the freaking where you're working.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
need I need a shop vac. So I go to my truck. Good 7-minute walk to get there between elevators and stairs and all that. I get to the truck. On the way there, I had to stop because I was getting like shortness of breath. And I was getting that feeling. But when I stopped, it would go away. I'm like, oh, it's cool. I just stop, it goes away. So I get the vacuum, same thing. So I deal with that all day. I go to practice, I deal with the same thing in practice. When I stop or I sit down, it just goes away. So now it was a Wednesday. I wake up in the morning. I went from my room to my bathroom, which is about 20 feet. And I got that feeling. But when I sat down, it wouldn't go away. I'm like, oh my God, what is this?
It stayed with you.
It stayed with it didn't like go
Right.
away. It just
Right.
stayed there.
Right.
And
Okay.
now I'm starting to feel like almost like heartburn. So I go, I get some Tums, I start chewing on them. I only chewed about half of it. I threw two in my mouth. I couldn't even swallow them. I felt like I was gonna throw up. I spit them in the toilet. I started sweating bullets like I was in a friggin' marathon. And the pain got a little bit worse. So now I'm sitting there on the chair and I'm like, the fuck is this? So I start Googling things and they're like, oh, it may be a heart attack. I'm like, no, a heart attack, you're laying on the floor, you're holding your chest, like it hurts. I'm like, it ain't a heart attack. So I call my mother. She was there in freaking 2 minutes. I think
Right.
she flew, I think she took a helicopter there. So now she walks in. She's like, what's wrong? She looks one look at me. Oh my God, you're having a heart attack. Oh! I'm like, hey, I'm the one having a heart attack. You relax. You got to call 911, you know?
Oh.
So she called 911. They came and I went outside because my daughter was still sleeping. I didn't wake her up to bring her she was going to camp at the time because it was summertime. It was July. And I didn't wake her up to bring her to camp because I didn't want her to see all this. I mean, if I'm going to die, I don't want my kid to be awake and watch it. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Right.
So I'm like, I said, I'm going outside. I'm going to sit on the front porch. I'm going to wait for the ambulance. And I'll tell you what, I think it was only 3 minutes, but man, it felt like 30. And
Really.
because now I know I'm having a heart attack. Now
Right.
I'm like, I'm not ready to die. Like, I'm not ready to die. Like, what do I do? Like, like I just started like panicking. It was surreal, to be honest with
I'm
you.
only laughing. I'm laughing at Lemon. Lemon, me too. I'm ready to call the ambulance after this show. Okay.
Hey,
Go ahead,
hey,
Coach.
Dindu, you say that, buddy. A week after I had my heart attack, my boss went into the hospital, and like a month or two later, my cousin, same thing, because of me having a heart attack. They were panicked that they were having a heart attack from what I told them. You know what I mean? Like what? From
I
what?
mean,
Basically, like what you just said to Lemonhead. Or, is it even Lemonhead? I can't see the chat. Oh no,
yeah.
Lemon
No,
714.
Lemon 714.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Lemon. Um, they were thinking the same thing as what you just said. You know, like oh my God,
Right.
like if he can have one, they're both older than me. They're like, geez, if he can have one, I can have one. You know what I mean? So
Right. Right.
I'm sitting outside. The ambulance comes, and they don't leave until they have you like stabilized. They sit right in front of your house. And so I was sitting
Okay.
there and they were giving me the nitroglycerin, which is comes in a little white pill form, and you put it under your tongue and it
Okay.
dissolves.
Your tongue.
In the
Right.
ambulance,
Right. Right.
they have a spray, a little. It's like you know the breath spray, fresh breath. You spray it under your
Yeah.
tongue or something. It's like
Yep.
that.
Yep.
It's the same medication, but in a spray form. So what it does is it opens up every single cell on your arteries. So all the blood, your arteries are made of blood cells, and it opens every single one wide open. So the blood will just flow, and it will stop or curb the heart attack. And hey, it's not working. I'm like, is that supposed to like take the pain away? They're like, yeah, you should feel normal. I says, no, it's getting worse. And they're like, really? That kid sprayed like 3, 4 shots under my tongue. And then he asked me my name because now he's putting me in the system. He asks me my name. He looks at me. He says, did you go to this school? I said, yeah. He goes, you remember me, Al Figueredo? I go, nah, sorry, buddy. I grabbed his arm. I said, but I will tell you this. If I picked on you or I ever beat you up, I apologize. Just don't let me
Hang on,
fucking die,
Train. You're
dude.
breaking up.
Am I good?
Yeah, you're
Can
good
you hear
now.
me? I grabbed him. He said
Yeah,
he
you're
went to
coming
school with me.
through. Okay.
Am I good? Can you hear me? Let me move.
Yeah, you're good.
See, that might be you because I could hear him fine. Just saying.
Oh, is it?
Oh, it might be me. Okay,
I haven't.
okay.
I haven't moved. That's why I was saying. I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, no, you've been fine. Man, it might be you,
So,
P. You might have just cracked a little bit.
so I
Okay,
grabbed the
okay,
kid
my
by the
fault.
arm and I said, "If I picked on you, if I beat you up, I apologize. Just don't let me fucking die, dude." He looks at me. He goes, "Oh, you're in good hands." Next thing you know, he's like, "I don't know." He's asking the other guy, "Why isn't this working? Like this should be working." Then he gives me a pill form, put it under my tongue. It dissolves. Nothing. He does another spray. Nothing. I'm like, Jesus. The other guy says, yeah, no, we got to get him. I live like zero point 0.9 miles from, not even a mile from the hospital. And he's like, we got to get him there. All I remember is hearing the siren once. And then next thing you know, I woke up in the emergency bay. And they told me that they had to whack me with the
Wow.
paddles. I was obviously I was dead for a couple seconds or whatever. I don't know. Something happened. Something happened on the way to the hospital, and they had to whack me, bring me back, and so now I get in there, and the doctor comes in, and I feel okay. I just feel a little out of it, and he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna take care of you. We're gonna put a couple stents in, and you'll have to take a medicine for a year every day. If you can't afford it or whatever, you need to tell us because if you don't take it, you'll die." All it is a blood
Oh
thinner.
my.
They give you a blood thinner for a year after you have the stents put in, and they what it does is it thins your blood for that year, and then after that they take you off it unless you have other issues. So
Right, right.
so so what I ended up having was a uh, a major heart attack, 90% blockage of the right LAD, which is the widowmaker, 90% blockage. The blockage was so long; it was 90% in the the thickness of the artery. The length of the
Oh my
artery
God.
was the blockage was so long lengthwise they had to put two of the longest stents they make just to open the blockage.
Oh my God.
And then they tell me, and then so this is after the doctors telling me what he did and all that.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. He goes, you got a small blockage on the back of your heart and a smaller artery, but it's only like 60%. He said, so we'll keep an eye
Oh,
on it. And, once it gets to, if it gets up to around 70, we'll just throw a stent in there and, you'll be good to go. I says, well, how about this? I said, why don't I just eat like McDonald's and Burger King for like 3 months straight? And then I'll just come back in. It'll be up to like 85 and we'll throw a stent and I'll be like brand new. Hey, you want to see a doctor's jaw hit the floor? I'm like, Doc, I'm only kidding. I said, I'm like, listen, this is like I can't even believe like I'm laying here. Like this is mind blowing for me that this happened. I'm like I'm joking around. Like I kind of laugh when like serious shit happens. That's just like kind of how I deal with it.
right,
You know what I mean? So I made
right,
a joke
right.
out of it. He didn't find it too funny.
No, they don't. They don't when you
No, he
say
didn't
shit
find it too
like
funny. But now he's awesome. My cardiologist. He's awesome. He's a
that.
great
Wow.
doctor. Yeah.
And
So
now,
that
how
was
old are you now, Coach?
I'm 46. I'll be 47 in April.
Okay, and you had it at 42?
43.
The heart
3 years
attack.
ago. Yep,
43.
43. Yep,
3 years ago.
yep. This
Wow.
July that just passed was 3 year anniversary, July 10th. So
Wow.
April I'll be
Amazing.
47, and then come July it will be my fourth year anniversary. Yep.
Well, after this show, we're going to get Oliver. Oliver's story is putting me right
Yeah,
down
he
over here.
he he said
Wow.
he said his story, like his issues, in a chat, a smaller chat. It could have been
Okay.
yours. It was I can't remember where it was, and I seen it and I was like, wow, like he put everything about him out there in one big like paragraph, and I was like,
Was
wow.
it on my show? I don't think it was on my show.
I don't think it was.
Okay.
I don't think there wasn't a lot of people in chat, and I think that's why he shared it. Um,
Okay.
so
No, he just amazed me.
he's got an amazing for the things that I read. Yeah, he's got a way better story than me. Let me tell you.
No, well, unbelievable. This is why I did this today because so many people fear this subject.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah. Hey, and
especially me.
if anybody out there ever has a question or they wanna
Yes.
ask a question about it, reach out to me. As you can see, I love to talk, so I won't have a
That's what,
problem with
yeah.
that. But yeah,
Anytime
I
you
don't have
want
a
to talk
problem
about,
helping anybody out. Like when I heard Yankees had an issue, right away. If it's your hot dude, email me. I'll give you my number. Whatever you need, I'll help you get
yeah,
it set up. Like, dude, I left the hospital. Now they give you LASIK, which is a medication that makes you piss like a racehorse.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
it like drains your body of all the fluids and water. Um, they gave me that. Let me get. I'm gonna get sidetracked. Before I forget. I gotta tell you this ridiculous. I can't even believe I'm gonna say this on a freaking live, but I'm gonna anyway
What?
because it's the most ridiculous freaking thing. I'm laying in the thing after I woke up from getting there. After they
Okay.
brought me back and all that, I'm laying in the emergency room bed getting prepped to go into the cath lab to have the stents put in. Now, mind you, you're awake the entire time they're putting these stents in. I watched on the screen as the doctor maneuvered through my body with the stents. And I watched them put it in my heart. You're awake the entire time.
Oh my God.
They go in through your groin or your wrists. So they shave the side of your left and your right wrist, and then right on your right hip and your left hip, they shave it. And then the doctor decides where they want to go. They went in through my right groin, which when they said groin, I'm like, oh my God, they're going to go right up my freaking junk. I'm like, no way, dude.
Oh.
And it's no, he's like, no. And it's like on the side, like your hip. And they go in through there. And I have like this little stainless steel cap in there. It's like a little, like a BB. I can feel it. It'll be
Really?
there for, yeah, be there forever. That's how they plug the artery after they open it and go through it.
I'm done.
So, hey, so now I'm in the hospital. They already started giving me the LASIK, and the LASIK is what made me think of this story. So, as you know, if anybody's ever taken LASIK, as soon as you take it, pill form, within 10 minutes, you got to piss. They
Oh
did
my
it in
God.
an IV push. They do. I don't even think it was 3 seconds. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna piss myself. I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I got this big Russian dude, probably 6 feet. His name's Vlad, like Vlad TV. So
Yeah.
Vlad is my nurse. Well, one of them. So first the ladies come in, right? And they're like, I mean, most people know my name. My name's Joey. So
Mhm.
she comes in, she says, Joseph, you're going to get the most action you've ever had in your life in the next 5 minutes. Dude, 3 nurses are in there. They rip my pants off, take my shirt. I'm like, wow, dude, holy shit. Dude, they're ripping shit off. Well, my shirt was off already. They're
Right.
ripping
Right.
all this stuff off, right? So now I'm laying there. Now I got to piss. I'm like, just ask one of these ladies, right? They'll help me out. Hey, all I got is Vlad. I'm like, dude, really? Dude, I gotta
Look
go.
at my.
So bad. I said, I gotta go. I
Oh.
can't go into this operation thing having to go. I'll piss myself while I'm in there. Oh, no
Right.
problem. No problem. We'll take care of it. Don't worry. I got you. Hey, comes back in one of them little urinal jug things. Think he's gonna give it to me, right? Hey, he he picks up my freaking Johnny. He grabs my junk, puts it in the hole of the thing. He's like, okay, go ahead. And I'm like,
Oh.
I'm laying there looking at the fucking ceiling, and I'm like,
Oh.
wow, dude, I don't gotta go no more. Like this dude literally grabbed my freaking junk and put it in the thing to piss. I'm like, no, man, what is like?
Oh
I'm
my.
like,
My
oh my
chest is
God,
hurting.
dude. Like when I
Oh.
say I was like I could talk, but like I was like I couldn't really move much. I was pretty incapacitated, so I don't think I would have been able to do it myself, but I would have fucking tried at least and spilled piss everywhere. I don't care. So, dude, so now I had to go so bad, dude, it started going, right? So now I go. Obviously, he knows when I'm done. Hey, he fucking gives me a shake at the end. He goes, you're all set. I'm like, yeah, I fucking know, buddy. Thanks.
Thanks, I know, buddy. Oh. Oh, I'm done.
Can you believe that? Hey,
That's a
that's
good
fucking,
story.
tell me that's
Glad.
not a fucking great story, dude. And that is
That's
100.
great. I'm so glad you said it
That's
here.
a
Are you
hundred
kidding?
percent verbatim to a T exactly what happened.
Oh
And
my
I don't give a shit.
God.
I tell people that and they're like, oh man, I'm like, dude, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do? For one, At least he was, and I'm not being mean or anything like that, but he was a straight guy.
Right.
That made it easier on me because I
I
don't
bet
think I
it
would have
did.
been okay if he wasn't. Not that I could have done anything, but I guarantee you this much: I wouldn't be telling the fucking story.
Right. Coltrane, at that point, who cares?
Who gives a
Okay.
shit, dude? Honestly, at that point, who
Who
really cares?
cares?
You're gonna
Oh my
die.
God. And the only thing Dean would think, thank God there's a hand helping me. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
I'll tell you that was awesome. Oh my God. I think Lemon 714, come and pick me up, or you want me to come and pick you up, Lemon? I'm ready, I think. We'll go to the hospital together tonight. I say the same thing. I must be one of the luckiest guys in the world. And everybody tells Dean, you're active. You're in great shape. You're this. You're that. And I sit here and I'm like, just what everything Coltrane's saying. I'm like, okay. But it could happen to anybody.
Yep.
You don't know when it's going to come. It
But
kills you.
you don't. And like I said, like my cousin and my boss, they freaked out and went to the emergency room to get checked.
Right.
Both just being nutcases. You know what I mean? Had nothing wrong. But
Well,
the
you know
main
what?
thing, don't ignore any. At our age, we think in our head, we're so active and we run circles around the younger kids. We don't think. We in our head, we think, yeah, nah, I'm not old enough for that shit yet. Just
Right.
everybody out there, please never ever ignore the warning signs like I did,
Okay,
because
number
my
one.
doctor told me 9 out of 10 people that have the exact type of heart attack I have die. 9 out of 10. I'm that
Wow.
one lucky motherfucker that
You're
lives.
that
All right.
1%.
All right.
Wow.
So don't. And I ignored every fucking. I mean, they were hitting me over the head with a fucking shovel. These warning signs, and I ignored them, and I almost
Okay.
fucking paid the price.
You said one warning sign, and everybody could probably relate to Dean on this. And you tell me, Coltrane, there's times at dinner, I'll go up there, the first, second bite, it gets stuck right here and right here. And I'm like, and you sip the pop or the water, and and I'm like, whoa. And you're like, okay, I worked all day. It's dry, the dust, the this,
Yep.
the that, the smoking. Not many of you probably know because I'm not on a Molly. I don't do it online. I don't do it. Dindu does. I like the smokes. Okay. And that's one of my biggest weapons against me right now. And what is that, Coltrane? Is that heartburn? Like you said, I just lost a good friend, bricklayer. He retired a month into his retirement. He called his wife. I got major heartburn. Get here with some heartburn medicine. She got there and he's dead on the floor.
Wow. Danny Stories.
Never had a symptom. He
I don't know
smoked a lot.
how long you been following Danny Stories. When he lost one of his best friends that he grew up with since a little kid.
Yes. Yes.
40, 42 years old. Same thing. Fucking heart
Well,
attack. Just dropped dead. 2 kids, wife.
I don't know. See, you don't know. You don't know. I
I
mean,
mean,
Lemon 714 saying it perfect. The guy's probably like me right now. Are we
yeah.
lucky? Are we, it's going to
It
come?
runs in your family. And I'm Portuguese. And if there's anybody that knows anything about Portuguese, they don't really eat that healthy. And they all have high blood pressure and all die
Right,
of
right,
heart
right.
attacks and all
Right,
that
right, right,
because they eat
right.
all kinds of. It's great food, but it's not good for you. That's another issue. You know
Right,
what I mean?
right,
I
right.
mean, I'm
Big
only
Lou.
half. It's from my father's side, so my mother doesn't really cook. She tries to cook Portuguese food, but she's not very good at it.
Right, right, right.
You know?
Unbelievable, man. I just wanted to bring
Yeah.
this awareness up because
Just don't
I,
ignore the warning signs. Number
okay,
one thing, and that's the
okay.
main. Don't get paranoid. You know what I mean? Get paranoid if what you think is happening is something. Only panic if it doesn't go away.
Right.
If
I
it
was
if
going
it
to ask
goes
you that.
away, if it goes away, keep an eye on it. Just be like,
Okay.
all right. If you start feeling it again, and then you feel it again, And then, if it just happens once, like you said, you were at the table, yeah, it was from work, whatever.
Okay. Okay. I get the pains down the arm, and I chalk it up to nerve damage. I lifted what, 300 8-inch block today, so I'm gonna be numb. And then like
Yeah,
one guy other said I work, Dinu, it might not be. It might be something else. And I'm like, why are you putting that in my head? You know,
because it could. But the one thing
I
I will tell you, I gave you my symptoms, okay?
I know.
Those are my symptoms,
Right. Right.
okay?
But those
You
are
could
heart
have,
attack symptoms. Those
yes,
are
they are
heart
heart
attack
attacks.
symptoms.
They are, but
Yes.
every, I mean, there's a bunch of them though, and you don't
I
get them
know.
all. You only
I know.
might get one, but
Hey,
everybody's different. My doctor even
Co-train,
said next time. He didn't say next time you have a heart attack. He said if you do have another heart attack, he said it may not be the same symptoms. It may feel different before you have it. He said
Wow.
that's just that type of heart attack you had. That where the blockage is, it affected that it caused these symptoms. You know what I mean? If the blockage is worse or not as big of a blockage, the symptoms might be different or somewhere else.
Okay.
If it's a crazy blockage, you might get the pain down the arm. I didn't get that. I didn't get
See,
pain in my chest.
that's the
That's why
thing.
I didn't. That's why I brushed off all the symptoms before.
Right.
I was
hey,
Right.
having a
Indy,
heart attack for a legit week before I actually went
That's
to the hospital.
bad. And the heart attack you were having, like you said, that's a killer immediately.
Yep, and I went and I had the nuclear stress test done. No scar tissue, no damage from it.
Huh.
He said, looking at your heart, I can't even. If you didn't have the two stents in your right LAD, I wouldn't even be able to tell you had a heart attack. Like you don't have
Wow.
any damage or scarring from it. And he
Right.
said
Indy,
Right.
that's probably because of how active and your age and how active you are. So
That's correct. Absolutely. Right. Right.
who was
I mean,
that
you
gonna
got to
ask me something? Skip?
go ahead. Go ahead.
I,
You
I
guys
was gonna,
talk. I'm going to shut up.
I was gonna say something. Co-train, I
Okay.
mean, I appreciate the information and all that's great. It's good information, and obviously we got to watch out after, on our bodies and this and that. And I would say, Indu, I between Co-train and Todd Father, I don't know if I want to come back here because they're both scaring me. Okay, one with the
Hey.
goddamn hot dog that I'm not gonna let go ever. Okay, ever. And
Oh.
then this guy here is saying all these symptoms and this and that, and I try to get away from like
Oh.
reality and come in here and crack some jokes, break some balls. Gosh damn it, I've been crying this whole time.
Nah,
You
man, ain't
know?
nothing to cry about, bro.
No,
I'm here.
no,
I'm
just
still
joking.
here. I love
No,
it.
you know. And I'm thinking,
Oh.
Jesus Christ, what does Indu show turn into? I was going to break some balls. Hell
Well,
no, we're talking about.
that's why I had to throw in the male nurse holding my pecker.
Yeah, no.
I had to break it up a little bit. You know
Oh.
what I mean?
I love
I,
you guys. Oh.
I thought that was an ER,
Go to
NYPD
Go to
Blue.
Tindu's and have a heart attack.
Yeah, go to
Oh.
Hindus
I
and
got
go
no
get
shame.
depressed. Yeah,
It's very hard to
go.
embarrass me. Very hard.
No,
Me too. Me too,
yeah,
Coach.
me as well. But
I
no,
could care less
Oh.
about shit.
it's good information. Don't get me wrong, good information.
Look what Todd
Bottom
And
Father
bottom line
said.
is, you only live once, man. You never know when your ticket gets
no,
punched.
exactly, no, exactly. What did Todd Father say? I can't see the chat. I'm driving.
Everyone's going on a diet tonight.
Yeah,
Oh.
everybody. Yeah, and I
Hey,
ate a salad. I came back from the doctor. I ate a salad. Right. And I'm thinking, come on,
Oh.
man, Jesus. And I really didn't know that your show was going to be like this today, which is
Oh.
fantastic, man. Your shows are good. And Co-train, love him to death. Good guy. I'm thinking, Jesus, I'm depressed now, man. I got to go to
Oh.
work.
Well,
I'm depressed.
there's another good one. Big Lou just had an achy. You know what, Dean? An e, hey, an
EKG.
EKG. Thank you, girls. An EKG, and it went good.
Good
That's
for you,
great.
Big Lou.
Yeah,
Great
Big
for you,
Lou.
Big Lou.
Good.
Good
Thank
for you.
God.
But
Oh.
yeah, it's you never know when you get to this channel. Jesus Christ, man, Jesus. I tell
Oh,
you
I
one thing
needed
though.
this laugh tonight. Wait, on such a serious show, And we're laughing at least. Hey, Skip, are you still awake in the left-hand corner?
I'm over here. I'm about to peel over the steering wheel right now. I'm sweating. I don't know what's going on here. There's got to be an accident up ahead. It's telling me it's going to take 42 minutes to go 4 miles. So
Oh,
you know, and
that's
you know,
all
unless
I see. That's all I see is brake lights on my screen in the
40.
corner.
Did you just say 42 minutes for 4 miles?
41. Yep, 42 minutes for 4.4 miles. I gotta go. I'm in a 29-minute
Fuck
delay in this.
that.
Hey, Skip, I have a question for you, Skip.
Yes.
Okay, the other day when I was talking to you about East New York. Now, I watched that TV show. Now, what would you consider East? Where's East New York? Is that Manhattan?
So no, East New York is. Do you know when we would just start when I pulled over to look at the map to see where we when I pulled over to look at the map to see where you were discussing
Oh yes,
right there
yes,
where
yes,
I
yes.
crossed where I said I just crossed from Queens into Brooklyn. That neighborhood right there, that is East New York. That East New York is a neighborhood for some reason. Yeah, I'm sure there's a historical reason for it, but East New York is that neighborhood of Brooklyn. It's actually the easternmost part of South Brooklyn, right before you go into Queens. So it's that
So
neighborhood right
is
there. The pink houses, the hole, that famous Lindenwood Diner, Linden Boulevard. That's the neighborhood of
okay.
East New York.
So is that kind of a bad neighborhood?
It's terrible. Yeah, it's very bad.
Okay, okay,
Yep,
okay,
yep, very bad.
How come you don't hear about it
Tony,
okay.
more?
I'm
What?
laughing, Tony, because I would have said the same thing no matter what. Can you just wait till my wife comes here, please? Okay. Oh,
Hey,
to
I
wash
just
me
came
up.
back.
Wash me up.
Yeah, hey, Co-Train, I just went and picked up my medicine just now, Co-Train. So I'm going to take it on the orders of Dr. Co-Train. That's what
Take
I'm
it,
the
man.
There
order
you
of
go.
Dr. Co-Train. And you know what, Top Father? I promise you, you will never know that I eat another hot dog. Okay, never. You will never
Oh,
know that.
I'll
Jesus
tell you
Yankees gonna
what.
Christ.
switch to the vegan hot dogs.
Vegan
No,
hot
no, no,
dogs. Me
no.
too, I think.
Co-Train, Co-Train. No, no, Co-Train. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna do. Doctor says, and I eat good and all that. But every once in a while, if I have a cheat day, I'm gonna eat what I want to eat. But I'm gonna tell you that I ate a grilled fish. But in reality, I ate a hot dog. So Todd Father will leave me alone.
Hey, grill. No, it doesn't have to be grilled, but salmon is great.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
to bring your cholesterol down, and it has
yeah. No, yeah, exactly.
the good
Good
fatty
fats. Yeah,
LDLs or something.
yeah.
And it's good. I love
LDLs. Yeah,
salmon.
yeah.
I
It's
don't know
good
about
eating.
on you
Yeah.
guys, but it's through the friggin' roof right now to buy it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I have a friend of mine that he gets me quite a bit of fish when I need it. So, and you know what? Though, I'm going to say this: nothing wrong with the salmon and the fish and grilled this and grilled that. But at the end of the day, I'm human and I'm going to cheat every now and then. I told the doctor today, and he said, "No, that's fine. You can do that every now and then. Just be careful and blah blah blah, whatever." But after listening to your story, fuck, I'm gonna be like a rabbit and eat
I'll tell
fucking
you
lettuce.
this, buddy.
Oh,
I'll cook you some salmon on the grill on a cedar plank
Oh,
with
forget
just
about it.
3 different seasonings, and you'll think you're having a cheat day. Promise you
Okay,
that, buddy.
okay,
I
okay,
promise you
okay,
that. This shit will melt in your mouth. You'll think you're having a cheat day. That salmon will be so good.
okay.
wow.
How do you
But
even
yeah,
get that down there, though? You even have that type of fish in
salmon. Oh
yeah.
yeah, we. I have a friend of mine
Or
gets
is
it.
it farm raised or do you have the wild?
Nah, nah, it's wild. Yeah,
Because I
Yeah,
yeah,
know there's
and
certain
here,
parts of the country that can't get it,
yeah,
or it's
yeah. No, I
ridiculously expensive.
I
and
eat a
there's
lot
the
of
old school way.
a
That the
lot of
old school
redfish.
way of thinking. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. You go ahead and do. Sorry.
No, I was saying that's the old school way of thinking. I just put up what Dell just said. That that's basically how I run. Oh, and I got a hard head.
But
I used to
like
be
you
the
said
same
too,
way.
I'm hard headed, and you know what? When you
I
tell
know.
me don't do something, I'm gonna go do it. So, and whenever you say diet, fondle yourself. Don't tell me the word diet. I'm gonna do the opposite. So
No
I gotta
diet.
just
No
be just.
diet. Oh, Big Lou, drop your link, Big Lou.
If it
Drop
makes
it.
it easier,
Get it in there.
Yanks, Instead of saying you're going on a diet, just say I'm gonna start eating less. That's all you gotta do.
There you go.
And to be honest with you, eating less is better than going on any diet. People eat this shit and they're like, oh, they'll eat freaking salad and they'll eat this and they're like, oh, geez, why ain't I losing any weight? Because you're eating a salad out of a fucking wheelbarrow with fucking 3 pounds of chicken and a whole bottle of fucking ranch dressing. That's why you're not losing weight. It's not like
Oh,
a fucking miracle food where you eat it and you magically get thin. You fucking
oh.
can't eat it out of a fucking wheelbarrow.
Wait, Coltrane. Let me just add this bricklayer. Dindu, I gotta cut down on break, lunch. My heart, my cholesterol. The doctor told me he was a big Polish kid from Poland. Okay, and he could lay some brick and block. He used to pick the 12, 10-inch block up from Dindu like this. I used to have two hands straining. He'd grab it with one finger. He was so strong. So, make a long story short, what do you want, big guy, for break today? I took the order. Dindu, you know what? I'm gonna go light today. And I'm like this. Give me two of the breakfast sandwiches and a Diet Coke. So Dindu, are you out of your fucking mind? What kind of diet is that, you fat fuck? Well, he looked at me, he's like, I'm getting a Diet Coke today. I said, what about getting one sandwich and a Diet Coke? He didn't talk to me till after break. He ate the two sandwiches. I brought him back. He goes, I think you were right. I can't move, and you're right. And I didn't mean to be so harsh with him. But when he told me that, I was like, that ain't helping you.
No. And
I mean,
Diet Coke isn't good for you. Like, yeah,
wait, I
it
was
doesn't
getting this
have as much sugar, but it's got so much other shit that's bad for you in it.
Coltrane. I was getting it off the coffee truck. I mean, okay, those sandwiches, really? I mean,
Those
you
are
don't really.
so bad for you.
Thank
So
you.
bad.
You don't really go if you're on a
So
diet.
bad.
Don't eat it. If you're healthy, don't eat it. Okay, it's a heart attack waiting to happen. Oh my
Dude,
god.
if you sit the thing on your leg, you're gonna have a grease like
Grease spot.
circle on your pants when you pick it up.
You
Like
already know. Okay.
brand new in the wrapper. You haven't opened it yet. You set it down on your leg. It's leaving a fucking mark on your pants. Like
Okay.
that's not good. That's not good for you.
Oh, I don't know. I
So you
don't
got any
know.
more heart attack questions? Are you good?
Anybody? No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Miggy, I don't. We're gonna have people running out of here tonight. No, that's good. But how do you feel up? Okay, last question. How do you
Yep.
feel today?
I feel great.
Okay, that's what
I
everybody says.
when I had the heart attack, I was 245 ish, 250.
Okay.
Um, and I used to be 6'4", but I think I'm checking in around 6'3" as I'm getting older. I think I'm shrinking. Um,
Damn, you big boy, you.
and in about a month, I'd say about 6 weeks, I was down to 200 pounds, like 203.
Wow.
And today, I check in at 6'3", 207, 208, around there. I
That's fighting
fluctuate.
weight. That's fighting weight, baby. That's good.
Yeah, yeah. And
Especially, I mean,
I
you're
dropped
tall.
it, and I've been, yeah, I'm a basketball guy.
Right,
Um,
right, right.
and
Wow.
that was, I never looked back. I lost the weight, and I just never went look back. You know,
Right, right, right. How
stay
are you,
active.
Montouk? Right, right.
Stay active.
That's what you got to do. That's what I do. That's all I'm doing right now, trying to stay active. Like I said, I got that bad habit. I want to
Yeah.
get rid of that, and
I bet your doctor tells you the same thing mine does. He goes, "Oh, you should go out and exercise." Doc, listen, I do more at work than 75% of the people in the country do all fucking week in one fucking day.
amen. Amen to that.
Okay, some days
Absolutely.
before fucking lunch, I've done more fucking exercise than most people will do all week.
I
You
love
know,
you. I love
and
you. I tell
he's like,
everybody that. Oh,
he's like, oh, I said, listen, the last thing I want to do when I get out of work is even lift my hands up, let alone go to the fucking gym and run on a fucking treadmill or fucking do squats or bench. Like, I don't want to do that.
Who wants? Hey, I tell you what, Coltrane, give me 75% of them for 8 hours on a brick mason job, and they won't
Yeah.
be able to move for the next month. Only 8 hours I want you for. You know what
It's a
I mean,
long.
kiddo?
It's a long day. They got-
So could you imagine if you're not used to that kind of work,
it-
you won't be able to move for a
oh,
month.
we get it all the time. See, you're union, right?
Right.
Yeah. See, I'm non-union. So you get when you guys get new guys, like they want to be there. You know what I mean? Like with us, they're not union, so they got no tie. If they want to walk away, they can just walk away and wash their hands of it. You know.
Right. Right.
I had a kid one time ask me, young kid, probably in his 20s, ask me to use my phone. I'm like, all right, here you go. And like 20 minutes later, he's like, hey, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm like, what do you mean you get out of here? It's like 10:30. He's like, yeah, this just isn't for me. Dude, his mother was parked out front of the job site. He
Are
called his
you
mother from
kidding me?
my phone. Yeah, he called his mother to come get him. Fucking 10:30, dude. He made it like 3 hours.
Unbelievable, babe.
Hey,
They
all the
can't
time,
do it.
dude. I had a kid say, hey, man, I gotta go to the bathroom so bad. I'm like, all right, go to fucking McDonald's. We didn't have a job, a porta john. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
fucking go to McDonald's down the street. He's like, all right, man, all right. Good. I never seen the kid again. Just
Wow.
never came
That's
back.
how it is. We got them people. We got that too. We got that
In the
too.
union, you would think that in the union though, like you want to be there, and if you just take off, like don't you like get
Well,
penalized or?
you got to understand a lot of these kids get into it and they don't know what it's about,
They just
coach.
know they know the rate. That's all they know.
That's it. And when they
They
get
want that rate, but they don't want to put the work in to get it.
now Coltrane, you got to remember, you got union guys like you. We hump. They think they get to that
I'm not
union.
you. I'm
No, I
non-union.
know, but
Yeah.
you got guys like Dean do. I work 24/7, a union guy. When you get
Yep.
union kids and union guys, they think, hey, Dean do could take it. Don't you fucking tell me to take it easy. Don't you tell me to slow down. Okay,
Yep.
you go through that shit too. I ain't got to tell you politics, but
Oh, I know.
when I get a 25-year-old watching me work, okay, you know, it looks hard, man.
People ask me this question all the time. I'm going to ask you this question.
Go ahead.
If you could tell, so a new kid, young kid, 22 years old, comes onto the job site tomorrow,
Okay.
and he comes up to you. He says, "Hey, buddy, you look like you know what you're doing. You've been around. I asked around. You seem to like know what you're doing. So I want to ask you, do you have any advice? What's the best advice you can give me? Because I don't know anything about this, but I wanna, this is what I want to do. What would you tell that kid? What's just one thing you could say to him?
Go back to school.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah.
I
The
I
one
know.
thing
You
I
know
always
what?
tell them:
Nah,
be be a sponge. Be a sponge. Absorb everything
yes.
around.
I say keep your eyes and ears open, absolutely,
Pay
and shut
attention
your
to
mouth.
everything.
Yep.
Ask lots of questions and pay attention.
Here's another thing,
That's the
and
best thing
be
you can do.
aware of your surroundings on a construction
Oh
project.
God, yeah, that's
Right? You're an operator.
yeah. That
These
goes without
kids
saying,
walk
buddy.
right behind the machines.
Yeah.
Here, my union brother I put his statement on the screen. There you go.
Yeah, I know.
So everybody's got them, Co-Train.
Why?
Everybody, you got to deal with people, man.
There's a hump
And
on
he'll
every
tell
job.
you, and he's a union steward, so he'll tell you, you know. And he's a hard worker like Dean do. I mean, that's all we know. There's another 30-year guy right there.
Does your steward know that you screw around on the job doing push-ups and pull-ups and shit?
Hey, I
I know
hate
you
to
were
tell you,
home. You
Co-Train.
were home. I know you were home.
Wait, the superintendent subscribed.
That's bad. That might be bad for you, buddy.
Okay, no, they love it.
Dude,
See,
that's awesome.
when they know what you are, Coltrane,
Yeah, there's nothing
you
to
know,
worry about.
there's nothing to worry about. And that's where Dean is now at my age in my construction career. So, you know, they see me at lunch and break. Here's what they're saying. I just want to be having fun with that guy. Look at how much fun Team Do is. Oh my God. But when I'm working, they all stay away from me. I have it like that now because the job's getting done and there's no bullshit.
Yep.
But when
As
I
long as the
have my
job gets done, they leave you alone.
right,
You know that.
but on my time, don't bother us. We're having fun. So, and that's why I make my videos. Where else could you do them if you can't do them at work? So, and nobody's gonna tell me not to because I'm gonna get them nowhere. And there he is, down neck Newark. What are you doing? Thank you for coming in tonight. How's that traffic in the bottom of my screen here? Let me just see what he's
I
doing.
think I've gone a mile. I think I got 3.7 miles left.
Oh my God! You've been in that same. It seems like that car in front of you hasn't moved.
There's definitely an accident kind of right before the Cross Bay Boulevard exit, and I would have got off Conduit, which is what I did on Tuesday, but I could see it's just as bad. So
Right,
it's
right.
unless you want to go and make 9 million moves to try to go into Queens and hit side streets, but this is not the right time to be doing that. So I'll just sit in it. So I got another
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know, 25 minutes to go another 3 miles.
Todd Father, he knows him very well. Todd Father, he knows your dad. And
All right, fellas.
okay, Coach Train, go
I'm
ahead,
head.
kiddo.
I just got to my daughter's championship field hockey game, so I gotta head
Thank
out
you
Oh,
now.
so much.
nice.
Yeah,
Yes.
she wanted to play middle school field hockey, so
Oh,
the
well,
coach
stay
the
active.
coach the coach kind of dragged her into it because they all know about her softball season last year, so
So
they
they want to
all
keep her in shape.
well they know that she's an athlete, so
Right.
they,
Yeah.
they want they want her on a team. I'm like, you don't even know how to play. She's like, oh, the coach said I'm an athlete. She
Yeah,
shall be
yeah, it
fine.
doesn't matter. Run
Yeah,
track, don't matter, whatever.
she leads the team in freaking goals. You know what I mean?
Wow. Wow. That's
It's
awesome,
great.
Coach.
Right.
Yeah, so they're in a championship game, so we're gonna go and do that. Skip real quick. Hey, she
Yep.
lit it
Yep.
up Sunday. Lit it up, dude. Her first 18U game. It was
18.
awesome.
Oh, wow. Where, what, down south? Or are they still playing fall up here?
No, it's fall. Yeah, it was
Oh, okay.
it was a
Like
fall
a fall
tournament.
scrimmage.
Yeah,
Gotcha, gotcha.
fall tournament. Yeah, but they
That's,
Right.
had a couple of the teams have some studs on them. They had a couple. There was like 3 scouts there for schools.
oh, wow. Yeah, I
Yeah,
was going to say, at that age,
dude.
you're looking, I mean,
Oh my
18U
god,
is no
dude.
joke.
Dude, she freaking lit it up.
Oh, they're going to be all over her then.
She pitched 3 innings, and I think she had 4 strikeouts in the 3 innings. No walks. Gave up 1 hit, and the only reason why she gave up 1 hit because we only had 8 players for that game, so we only had 2 outfielders.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
That's
and then she
crazy,
got it.
Coach.
Hey, and then she gets up to the plate, dude. She hit a freaking triple, 2 singles,
Wow.
and got walked.
Those
It was great.
SEC schools are going to be on her like white on rice, Coach Train.
Oh,
LSU,
I can't
Clemson,
I
Florida.
can't
Maybe
wait,
she'll be a
bro.
Gator.
All them weekly pitching lessons and all that
Yeah,
money and
yeah. That's
all them hours of sitting on a bucket catching for her, all paying
hey,
off.
if she can get a degree for free at one of those schools, it's
Yeah.
all
Oh
worth
yeah,
it.
I'm loving it, dude. Figure
That's
I'd throw
great.
that at you. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's great.
Right.
Always
It's
love to
easy.
hear that stuff.
For what I just told you in about 20 seconds, it would have taken me 40 minutes to tell you in one of the chats.
Right?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Exactly.
No doubt.
That's so true.
At least it takes forever to say. I'm like, gee, I wish I could just call this motherfucker and tell. I could tell him in 2 seconds.
That's
Then it
right.
gets lost, and then other people
No.
start asking questions. Now you're in 3 different conversations about the same subject with 5 different people.
Oh, we did
That's the
this
chat life.
perfect. That's why I wanted to get right into your story. That
Yeah.
was perfect. Good.
No, I appreciate it. Let me tell it.
You
No.
might as well go now, lady. You might as well. You almost just ran right fucking into
Oh
me.
my God, I seen that.
Christ. I'm
All
losing
right,
my
Coach,
fellas.
patience.
Coach
All
Thanks for
right,
Train,
Coach.
heading
thank
in.
you
I'll
for
catch you guys
everything.
on the next one.
See you,
Absolutely.
bud.
Thank
Be
you.
good.
God
Everybody in the
bless.
chat, good night. Later.
Yes.
Hey, kick
Thank
me out
you.
of here.
I will. Oh, that was great. That was great. Even though I scared everybody, Skipper.
Yeah, I'm sitting here in this traffic. I'm like sweating. I'm feeling the lunch I had giving me my little gas pain. I'm like, what's this? What's that?
The Achitu going, the whole
Yeah, the
yeah.
friggin' agita.
I'm gonna have Achitu if I don't go up and eat in about 2 seconds. They're gonna kill me. No.
I got some nice pastries too because I stopped before I went to see couple of customers. I stopped at the bakery in Howard Beach. I bring out
Right,
customers. I bring them a half dozen rainbow cookies and some cannoli from Latore on Cross Bay Boulevard. So I took a little stash for myself too that I'm gonna bring home for the
right,
nighttime.
right.
But yeah, it's
Nice.
like yeah, all the sweets and all the good stuff. The good stuff is what kills you.
Yeah, I know. I got a little sweet tooth at night lately too. I know. Ay, ay, ay. I better look in the mirror after this show today. I'll tell you.
Well, when you're ready to talk about strokes and kidney disease, I could be your next guest on that stuff.
Oh, please stop with those strokes, you and kidneys. My mom's got. Oh, please. Oh, I tell you what. No, I'm battle. I'm in a good battle with the skin right now myself. So
Yep. Yeah, it's
I
and
don't want to
again
down.
hereditary.
Right. Well,
It's
me with the
amazing how
construction.
much is yeah, that too. Right.
All the summers of baking, no shirt, no, all that catching up to me like nobody's business. What are you gonna do? Something's got to catch up to us. So,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like
like I said, Bindu's on the corner. I'm just waiting to go into the doctor's office one day. I don't know. I don't know. It's a bad way to look at things, but I don't know. After hearing Oliver tonight too, a couple people, Teresa Murphy, ay, ay, ay. It's all the same stuff that ran in my family. It's unbelievable. Everybody's got that problem. It's terrible. It is. The heart is nothing to joke around with. The heart. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. So what do you just got this last stop and that's it?
I'm trying to get home. Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
I'm
you're
trying to
going
get out.
home.
Yeah, I hit all the customers on Long Island today again. So I was out there and I stopped to eat and then I was hanging out and I ate at around like 3 o'clock, 3:15. And I was thinking, I was like, I figured you were gonna go on. I was waiting, and I
Yeah.
was like, I might even go on. I was about to meet, yeah, I don't know. And then sure enough, I was like, let me wait until 4 o'clock ish. And then I saw you scheduled to go. I'm like, all right, perfect. I finished up some emails and then I hit the road to come back home. I figured I'd do it with you guys. Tomorrow, I have to go make a stop in the city, right in the middle of Manhattan, and then go to
Right.
Jersey. So I'll probably do that live. I don't. It might be a little too early for you because I'm gonna try to do it early. It's Veterans Day, so there'll be a little less traffic. So
Okay.
it'll probably be like an 11 o'clock start maybe, and then going
Okay.
through Manhattan. So it'll be interesting if you could check it out or anyone in the chat, and
Yeah.
then
I'll
from
try to
Midtown
jump
Manhattan,
on.
yeah, then I got to go to Jersey and then, do all that. And then Monday, actually, I have to go to the Hamptons. So if the service is good out there, I have to go all the way out to East Hampton. So
Right.
maybe
Right. Hey,
show a little bit of that.
let me say something real fast.
Go ahead,
Hollywood
Pete.
210. You know his father real well. Yeah, it is who you think it is. The king. It is him. So we really don't want to spit names out. You can't spit names out in the chat. Dean Do don't want that. So yeah, it's the same guy you're thinking, the king.
Oh, see this truck here? That's the track causing a lot of traffic. See that truck on the right side?
This
He
this
can't
bastard
get
right
past this
here.
bridge. See right here? He can't get under this
Yeah, yeah,
bridge.
yeah,
That's why there's no commercial
yeah.
traffic.
How the hell does he get out
Uh,
of there now?
they gotta back him out. They gotta back him off that exit there. The cops will come. He must have just got there because the cops will come and they gotta back him off because he won't fit under that bridge.
Wow. He took the wrong directions, huh?
Yep, he came off the Van Wyck or came out of the airport and got on the parkway.
Okay, Dullstrain, you got it, my man. Morte alla rates. You got it. Absolutely. Well, all right. You know what? I feel like I had you on, and that's all we did was talk tonight. Uh,
It's all
it
good.
was a good show, though. Great show.
It was. It
I
was.
wanted to talk to CoTrain about that for a while now, and then the Yanks too. So I just wanted to get that out, for everybody.
And
I
I'm
scared my
serious. If
poor
you
leg.
want to talk about strokes and kidney disease, we can
Yeah,
definitely do that too
definitely.
one
We'll
day
make that
also.
we definitely will make that definitely make that our show coming up
Because
soon. Strokes.
I got a ticking time bomb. I got a ticking time bomb going on down there. That's what I worry about every day. No real
Really?
symptoms. It'll just kind of, it's just gonna hit. It could be tomorrow. It could be 10 years from now. It could be 15 years from now. It could be 20 years from now. But at some point, it's gonna hit. So,
That's because
but
mom had a
we'll save
couple.
that for another
Mom had
show.
a Yeah, yeah, definitely. Because I want to talk about it. Like I said, mom had a couple, so I want to talk about it. The strokes.
Yeah, my dad had his when he was 42. I was in the eighth grade, and then his both his kidneys failed about 4 years later with the
Wow.
kidney disease, both hereditary. Yeah, he actually ended up getting a kidney transplant, and he's been fine since then. That transplant was about 4 years ago. He was on dialysis for 12 years before he got the transplant. He actually got on like, uh, for lack of better words, like a list. Because the regular list, so to speak, that you go on when you need a kidney transplant, it goes by
Okay.
how healthy you are, priority. Younger go to the top, healthier go to the top. The older and healthier you get, you go more towards the bottom. So they actually can't. While Cornell Medical Center in Manhattan, they developed this secondary list where you just had to sign off on a high risk donor. Well, for example,
Okay.
someone could die of a drug overdose. The kidney could be perfectly fine, but that kidney would never be put on the regular donor list because the person died of a drug overdose. So that's the list my dad got
Right.
on, and it went opposite. It went priority oldest sickest to the top, and he was number like 3, pretty much. So
Wow.
long story short, boom, he got it. Got lucky enough, got one from a kid that died of a drug overdose, and my dad is doing fine now. He's still permanently disabled from the stroke on his whole left side, but
Right. Right.
he has one functioning kidney now, so that part is settled. But
God
I
bless.
have that same. It's what it is. It's polycystic kidney disease. So it's
Polys.
not like your typically kidney disease comes from like diabetes. It'll like, affect the kidneys.
Right. Right.
Polycystic is it's actually the growth of cysts on your kidney, and they develop when you get into like your 20s or 30s, and they just at some point they will begin to attack the kidney. So like
Mm.
it all depends on blood pressure. So your blood pressure high will increase the strength of those cysts. So it's all a whole bunch of different factors that go into it. So you don't really know when they'll start attacking and affecting the kidney, but they will at some point. So and it coupled with the type of polycystic coupled with the type of stroke that runs in like they coincide with each other. They're one in itself pretty much. So what it's weird enough is that my father's mother had kidney disease, my father's father had the strokes, and my father got both. So
Wow.
that's yeah. And then obviously I had to go get tested, but not until I was in my 20s. It's literally they give you a sonogram, like when you're pregnant, they go on your kidneys to see
Yeah.
what's up
Yeah.
with them,
Yeah.
and you know, they check to see whether or not there's cysts on it.
Right. 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 Right.
But
Hi. Hi, mom.
like I'll tell you right, like it's easy to gauge kidney function, as crazy as it sounds. I guess it might be even easier than to gauge like how your heart's doing because you go every 6 months, you take a blood test, you pee in a cup, and it's clear as day that they could tell the function of them. So you can kind of keep an eye on it. It's a matter of
Right.
what do you do once they do start to go. There's dialysis, and then obviously then kidney transplant. But dialysis is like I don't know how my dad did it for that long. I mean, 12 years he did it 3 times a day, 3 times a week for like 4 hours in the morning, and it was brutal. I remember the first week when he came home from it, he was freaking collapsing. Like I was dragging him into the house because he's also dead weight because he's paralyzed from the stroke, and he refuses to be in a wheelchair. He's never been in a wheelchair, so like it was just craziness. But he's crazy enough. He's doing actually like really good. So, but it's a whole different like because then on top of that, then you're like you hear COTRAIN talk about these symptoms with the heart and this and that. And I'm like, oh, well, what about that too? Like, I'm feeling that right now, just sitting in this traffic. I got this agita over here. You're like, oh my God, it's crazy. It's really crazy. It is. It's just like, you almost
Oh,
have to kind of be numb to it at some extent, but kind of cognizant to it at the, like, you can't like overthink it, but then you kind of can't. I don't know. You can't ignore, but you can't overthink. So I don't know what you
right,
do.
right. You just got to live life, bro. That's all. That's
Yeah,
all we can do.
yeah.
I mean, just take
That's
it day
pretty
by
much
day.
it.
You know, I don't know anymore. After this show, I'm really gonna look in the mirror. I'm glad I did the show
There's
today.
our Benz, Theo. There's our Benz right in front of us. That's the light
There
note right
it
there. That
is.
white Benz.
Uh,
S560. There you go. That's just the
that'll be
regular V8 though. That's all right.
It's okay. We'll get that to start. We're gonna get that to start. I was
That's it.
talking
That's
about it.
it.
All right.
There's-
I'm gonna go up and
y-
eat because now the dog's
Yep.
calling me. So
Yep. I'm on Cross Bay Boulevard, so I'm back in Howard Beach.
okay, brother. Thank you for coming on. And
Hey, thank you for
I'll
having me
I'll
on. Appreciate it.
try to get into your next live and let me see what's today. Thursday. I'll be doing another one Saturday. Come by. You're not
Perfect. Yeah.
doing
Look
anything.
out for me Friday, Monday, and I'll look out for you Saturday if I can.
You know how to keep in touch with me, baby. Call me
Yep. You
anytime.
too. You too, buddy. I'll
All
see you later.
right,
To everyone
Skipper.
in the
You have a
chat.
good night. Please be safe.
Okay. You too, Thea, and everyone in the chat. I'll see everyone. Have a good one.
Thank you. Yes. All right. I hope everybody enjoyed this show. I'm sorry for scaring everybody tonight. I scared the shit out of myself too, so everybody knows. I'll be doing push ups tomorrow. So look for the video of me doing push ups tomorrow. I can't go on a diet because I don't eat now, so I better go eat. I'm not going to go through the roll call. Oliver, look at Mom and Oliver. These guys are great. I love you too. Beautiful. You pulled Mom off the chair tonight, Oliver. I love you all. Everybody have a safe and pleasant night. And don't worry. Don't think about the Hindu show before you go to sleep tonight. Nothing like that. Bonk. Because I sure am going to think about it. Goodbye, everybody. Love you. And see you in a couple days. Be safe.